Stadium in the Bronx, all set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and on the hill the big righty, JT Brubaker, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Has officially arrived, and there's no better way than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great installment jobs, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule and head stadium to the window, and come out to the ballpark this summer.
The pitch. Josh Lowe leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a guy to go up there and grind out and, in fact, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden guys get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Yandy Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Rays held in check here. And now the Yankees will see what they can. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
the catcher.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on base percentage. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one's good. Will circle the bases. That's his fifth homer of the series. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
So digging in, Eric Logan. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. And base hit.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And it's through for a hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Stanton now. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. So first and second with one gone. Bellinger up to hit.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately, averaging more than a homer a day over the last 5 games.
Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the innings. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Yankees. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. Brubaker back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's in for a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Swings through that one for strike 1. As the game has moved along, we see more. more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Goes down looking.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And that one is lifted in the air. Alexander flying after this one. And it stays fair. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there. So 2 down, and now. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up is the Yankees DH, Oswald Peraza. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 63rd home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Wastes no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Austin Wells. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A massive home run. His 73rd home run of the season. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Zach Littell comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. To the moon. His 72nd home run of the season. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 66th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 11-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Sean Armstrong on to pitch out of the pen here. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard, C.J. Alexander stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit, and a run comes in. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there he goes.
Well, he put a really nice... Just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Siri going back on it. And that one is out of here. They go back-to-back. His 74th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 15-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
So they turn things over to the righty, Kevin Kelly.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge rips that one. And in one hops the wall. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first. So just a 2-out single. 2 outs, runner at first. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. This to third. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. On to the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Anthony Volpe digs in now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
In now is the Yankees DH, Oswald Peraza. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. To Diaz, that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch him off. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-1. At the plate, number 14. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 17-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Lau sends it to first. Out. as we go to
Ball four, take the ball.
now it's LeMahieu up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 18-1. Next to hit, Eric Logan. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. A gigantic blast. That's 9 homers this series. It's 19-1. In the air out to center. Sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. Their third home run of the inning. It's 21-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. He circles the bases, make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a pair. It's 23-1. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. So the batting order turns over. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 75 on the year. It's 25-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Throws the first in time.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Eric Logan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Smoked in the left, base hit. And that extends the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 27-1. Singy, that's his 431st career homer, and it ties him with Cal Ripken Jr.
Well, Cal hit double-digit homers for 20 seasons in a row, and that moves the trip around the bases even a little more special, I'm sure.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
Makes the catch, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Phil Maton takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That's his third home run of the game. It's 30-1. Siggy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Right side, hard hit. Over to Diaz. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Well struck left field. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. LeMahieu on his way to third. And now a wide throw to third.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking of a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to get credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for.
Crushing. Colin Poche gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
It's Aaron Judge now. Base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swung on, belted. Siri going back. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Now up is the Yankees DH, Oswald Peraza. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. This to center field. Siri in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score.
PS4, take your base.
Poche back to work. That one is absolutely belted. See you later.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget.
Back to the top of the lineup, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Great effort on the leaping grab.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Thornton.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and you have that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked on its way out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. One down. Oswald Peraza now at the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more.
Really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Absolutely.
Now on the bump, Pete Fairbanks.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And here is number 14. And that one hammered. That's back there. That'll make it out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. That one blasted deep to right. Low going back on this one.
Right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now Eric Logan. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here.
the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And go! Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. But wow, what an inning as they score 4.
That's ball 4. 3.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and the batter will be the shortstop, Eric Logan. Fairbanks back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it is gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
That's a base hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And he boots it. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
C.J. Alexander stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the first baseman. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. In the air out towards right center. Siri makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one ripped right center field. That's not coming back.
Just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Rosarena hauls it in to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's
Three. Out.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. With Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.